everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, it's Chelsea J. And guys, I'm so happy to be back. On this channel, I talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and product reviews, and other things, as far as womanhood is concerned. So if any of those things interest you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell so that way you're notified every single time I upload a YouTube video. So, being that I have been gone for a minute, some of you do know, some of you don't know, I was a little under the weather. I went out to LA, what was the middle of October, like around the end of October for the YouTube Holiday House. Had a good time, but anyway, got there a couple of days prior to the event. It was cold and rainy. It was like 50 degrees and rainy. And Tone told us it never rains in Southern California. So they lied, okay? But as far as the lyrics, he was told that. Because he said, they tell me it never rains in Southern California. So whoever told him that told him a lie. And then they turned around and told me a lie too. So it was raining cats and dogs. I never seen it rain that bad in LA. And it was just cold. So I knew that I was going to be sick because I was wet. And I was, standing out in the cold, waiting for my shuttle for the airport. So I knew. So anyway, got home, got sick. So I've just been under the weather. So I'm feeling better now. All right. So in this video, I'm going to be talking, it's going to be about pretty much everything that I got that's new. Not everything, because I don't want this video to be over an hour. But it's going to be more of the recent, newer things that I did pick up. So we're going to talk about what I picked up from Sephora, what I picked up from H&M, and we're going to talk about the H&M Holiday collection as well because it is beautiful. What I got from the H&M and Glenn Martins, and we're going to talk about what I picked up from the Sephora sale as well as the Ulta sale. So yeah, let's get into it. So guys, first up, we're going to talk about clothing. H&M, look, their collection, their holiday collection is so beautiful. I posted some of the pieces in my stories. And guys, a lot of those pieces are like selling out. And first up, what I want to talk about is this velvet set. So it's a green, kind of like an emerald green velvet set. And it's a lapel-less, it doesn't have a lapel, blazer. I don't know why I waited to buy it, and I shouldn't have, because now it's sold out, so I can't get it. So I'm going to have to wait until they sell it in store. They do have the pants to go with it, and they only go up to a size 18, so I can't get the set. I really wish I would have been able to fit the full suit, but the blazer, I could wear that with some leather pants, because mixed media really looks good together. There's so much I could have did with that, but yeah, I missed out. Hopefully they sell it in the store. I'm going to try to probably go to Atlantic Station because Atlantic Station is really good with having all of the it things. Atlantic Station and Cumberland. Now, I am going to link every single thing below in the description box. Everything I talk about in this video today, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, that crushed velvet suit, definitely like that. This sheer rib knit top, $49. I love it. And they paired it with a set that I'm going to talk about next, which is, I'll go ahead and talk about it now. But it is this kind of like an army khaki green set. It's a dress and it also comes with pants. So you could either wear the top with the pants or you could just wear the top that it literally comes with. But definitely love this set as well. Another thing is they have this, they have a lot of velvet. This embroidered velvet top with the pants to go with it. Definitely love this. This looks almost Zara-esque. Definitely looks really good. I love this embellished satin sash belt that they have. This is something that you can definitely wear over a blazer and have the sash just hanging. It'll look great with a black crushed velvet blazer. Next up is this metallic one-shoulder dress. It's $109. Definitely looks good. I really, really like that. They do have some like fur embellished slippers for $40. Well, for $50. It's kind of like the mules that they had last year. Y'all remember with the fur that were on them? I don't know why I didn't get them, but yeah. I'm going to stop there. I'm just going to let you look at it on your own. Because, again, I don't want this video to be that long. But this is a beautiful collection. Now, getting into the H&M and Glenn Martins collection, I picked up 2 items. Like I told y'all before, I'm just trying to be more disciplined by what I buy. I try to get things that I would actually wear. Because so long, I always purchase whatever I like. And I end up not touching it. And then here I end up having a closet sale every season because I'm getting rid of things that I don't wear and the return policy expired, so I can't return it. So it's just me being more disciplined and intentional. Now, the first thing I got, go figure, is the tank top. I'm still having second thoughts about that. I'm still going to play with it. But like I told y'all in the video where I talked about this collection, I like the original tank top by Y Project that he did with Y Project. It was just a regular round neck. And I like that. But I didn't think that I would like that bra, like this triangle cup, bra cup thing that's going on with it. I don't like it. Like I said in the video, I don't think I would like it. And I tried it on and I kind of don't like it either. I thought I would feel a little bit different after I tried it on. But yeah. And I know he had to go with a different silhouette just so, even though Y Project is closed for business, but, you know, he probably could have got sued. I don't know. But I kind of wish he could have just kept the tank top regular. I mean, I would have rather for him just to do a slight V-neck if he had to do something different. Because in the rules of fashion, as long as a piece or a garment is at least 10% different, you can avoid a lawsuit. So that's why you have brands that copy other, you know, bigger designers. They get to get away because with the rule of fashion, you know, as long as, well, with the law, not even the rule, the laws, the fashion laws, as long as it's 10% different, you know, they're in the clear. So that's the reason why you find a lot of small designers don't even bother, because y'all be in comments like, take them to court, take them to court. Child, if they, you know, follow that 10% law, like most of them are smart enough to do, child, it ain't worth it. Not unless you're a big conglomerate and your money can beat them down. But if you just an everyday person, child, it ain't even worth it. So getting back on task. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Next up, I got the other thing that I really, really wanted more than anything, which was this cardigan. I like the top of the cardigan. I like the fact that it, you know, have that little playful top. And it's kind of like a braided woven detail. And you get to see some skin. But yeah, definitely love that. I was like on the site immediately at 10 and I picked it. I got both of my items and I got out of there. A lot of people were saying they barely could check out. Honey, I did not lollygag. I got my stuff and I got on. And it was a lot of things that stayed there for a while. So they didn't sell out immediately like I thought they were going to do. They still had some stuff like an hour later. And they sold out throughout the day, but yeah, it didn't go as quick as I thought, but you know, it ended up going, and yeah, but those are the 2 pieces that I got. The skirt, that denim skirt and the denim dress. Now people ate that up. I knew people were going to eat that up, but it only went up to a size 18, so I didn't get it. I'm a size 22, so it was like no point, and it's denim, so ain't no stretch. So ain't no sense in trying to make fetch happen with that. And the dress, it did go up to a XXL, so I probably could have been able to wear that. But that, I mean, it flew. So, yeah, those are the 2 items that I did pick up from H&M and Glenn Martins. So, other than that, there's still some things that I have picked up, but I'm waiting to come in the mail. Now, some things that I got as far as clothing, I did pick up some pants from Fashion Nova, both in same pair of pants but different colors, the balloon style pants, one in black and one in khaki. They do have these in an army green color, and they also have them in a burgundy color. I'm seeing that they're starting to pretty much dive into this particular color. I mean, this particular style of pants, probably because it's popular, but they are making these in a lot of different colors, but they're very comfortable. They are nylon, and you can turn them into a peg leg, meaning you can make them tighter at the bottom because it has like an adjustable thing. So did pick those up. I picked up some stuff from H&M, but I ended up returning it because I didn't like the quality. Zara, I'm waiting on my beanie to get in. I bought this, it's burgundy, and it looked like a pill box beanie. So definitely can't wait to get that back because I do want a pill box hat. But when I saw that beanie, I thought it was cute. As far as anything else at Zara right now, they're kind of boring right now. I went into the store today. I didn't leave with any any excitement. So yeah, Zara right now, they're kind of boring. And then I think because they're gearing up for their sale right now, so it's they're probably not going to bother releasing anything too exciting. All right, so next up, we're going to get into our good sis Sephora. I'm going to show you what I picked up and what I recommend. So first up, let's go ahead and talk about the sale. The sale started on Halloween and it ends on the 10th, which is this coming Monday. So you have until tomorrow to get everything that you need. The code is everything, one word. And that's you. If you are Rouge, you get 20% off, which that's what I am. If you're VIB, meaning that you spend at least $350 a year, you get 15% off, and $0 to $349 if you spend that a year. You are an insider and you get 10% off. Rouge is $1,000 a year. So with that being said, let's get into what I picked up. Now, this right here is just a re-up session, and, or for regular people, refill. That was a ghetto way of saying refill. I read up on a lot of things, so, well, not a lot, but I got the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer by Pat McGrath. I love her concealers. Every time, pretty much every season, I always look for a way to upgrade my makeup and upgrade the look, what I go for. And I'm always looking for a way. And I think it was this April where I came into contact with these. A lot of girlies on TikTok was talking about them because I was a NARS girl before I started using these. And what they don't tell you is that as you get older, your skin starts to change. At least mine is changing. And, you know, I was an oily girl, but now I'm turning more into a combination dry girl. So, you know, having to change your makeup and your formulas is a must. So I ended up using this because the NARS used to crack a lot under my eye. And I did not like that. That looks terrible. But, you know, it was serving me well up until it didn't. So, yeah, I got this. And a lot of people were saying with this creamy texture and things like that, you don't have creasing and things like that. And they didn't lie. I do not have a creasing problem now. And I really, really love these. So, I got two. One is MD25. That's a darker shade. And that's when, you know, because on a day-to-day basis, I don't wear makeup like that. So I really only wear makeup if I'm filming or if I have somewhere to go, like an event or something like that. And even still, depending on the event, I still am really, really dialed back. But the MD25, I wear that on a day-to-day basis if I'm going somewhere and I kind of want to look, you know, presentable, somewhat presentable. So I just wear it under my eyes just to give me a little brightening. It's almost my skin complexion, so it's not that brightening. It looks like I don't have anything on, but it just gives me a nice polished look. And I got 18, which is what I have on now. And that's when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. And I just want something to give me that pop under eye. I also have 22. That's still from what I had last time. And so yeah, I have 3 concealers and all. But I definitely love Pat McGrath. She is that girl. And speaking of Pat McGrath, I went ahead and picked up a foundation. Now, if you saw my Sephora video last time, I did pick up a foundation. And they did, you know how at Sephora they do the skin test on you with a little phone? They put it up to your face and all that. And they do the, you know, let you know what color foundation you wear and stuff like that. Well, it told me that I wore 31 in that. And that's what I bought last year in the video. And it was too dark. I didn't like it because it was, you know, the color was off. And it didn't click that it was just too dark. So I liked the texture. And I liked how it looked on my skin. And I like how it make my skin feel. Because it don't feel like you're wearing anything. That's the plus about this. You don't feel like you're wearing anything. And because it's so light, it has the texture of or consistency of like a serum, like water or something like that. It's very light. But I ended up, I think I did, because it could tell you, I think I plugged it into the shade finder, and I put in the color that I wear for, I think Dior, or it was one of my, I think it was Dior. Or no, Estee Lauder. I put in what I wear for Estee Lauder, the long wear, double wear. And it told me that I needed to get Deep 29. So I got Deep 29 and I have it on right now, and it is the perfect shade. So definitely love this. Again, light on your skin. If you're a person that wear makeup every day, but you don't want to feel like you're wearing makeup every day, because it's light. Coverage is medium. If you want to cover it, like I have some discoloration right here, all I had to do was apply a little bit more, just a little bit more there, and that's it. But everything else is just one. I sprayed, because you can't use that much because it comes out so much. So like a little dab, and I just take it and it travels. It travels very far. So you don't have to use that much. So yeah, Pat McGrath. And she's a makeup artist. Her and Danessa Myricks, they're makeup artists. So it just makes using anything that they wear, because they keep in mind the practicality of a product. And they keep in mind what it's supposed to do and what it's supposed to look like. And that's why it just makes shopping their brands so easy. And in talking about Auntie Danessa Myricks, I ain't gonna call her Auntie. Danessa Myricks, we're going to talk about what I picked up, which is this right here. Danessa Myricks, she's one of the few in the game that have the best holiday sets, because her holiday sets are just so relevant. And this right here is the Blush Essentials Blush and Lip Kit. And this was $45, but, you know, with the 20% off, it was like, what, 30-something, 39, something like that. But I could not let this go. I definitely want to try everything in here. So you get the Universal kit. Let me open it up for you. So you get the Universal Blurring Balm. Now, I have the Universal Blurring Balm. You can just take it and really put over your skin. You can use it as a primer. You can wear it by itself if you want to have like a filtered look. But this right here is the Universal Blurring Balm, but it's the one with that just came out with the specks in it. So it has a little bit of a glitter look. You probably can't tell, but hold on. Well, this will help if I just take this off. But okay, so I'm going to put some right here. You see that? It gives it a little glow. So it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So you get that, which is what I wanted to try anyway. And then you get 4 shades of blush. And the thing about Miss Danessa Myricks is that you can use these you can multi-use these. So you can use them on your lip. You can use them on your eye. You can use it on your nose. And of course, it's blush. But it comes with 4 shades. So you get Spice Latte. You get, hold on, I think it's in order right here. Actually, you know, let me take it out. So Spice Latte, so it's kind of like a brown color. I tried that on in Sephora and I really like it. It is perfect for those people who really don't like makeup, who like the makeup, no makeup look, and you don't want to do too much with your blush. It is perfect. Like, this is something I plan on wearing every day. If I really end up liking it, I'm definitely going to buy the larger one. Danessa Myricks normally have 35% off on her website for Black Friday. If she does this year, I'm definitely buying the larger version. Prima Donna, which is this pink color. It's like a pinkish red color. And then you have Rose and Brunch. I have this as well. I got this last year. She had a kit where she had the regular Universal Balm and Rose and Brunch, and it was on sale for like $25. So I did pick that up. Was it this year? I think it was it April or last November? I think it was in April. I don't know. And then this right here is It Girl, which is like almost like a Barbie pink a little bit. Not necessarily a Barbie pink, but like a fuchsia pink. Really pretty. So all these colors I do want to try. Rose and Brunch, like I said, I already have that. And that gives a nice flushed mauve look on your cheeks. It's not too much. Danessa Myricks really make makeup, in my opinion, for the ladies who don't like to do too much. The ladies who like to have that makeup, no makeup look. I think that's who she normally make it for. And for a more mature audience, even though younger, 20-year-olds wear her makeup as well. So, another thing, this is something I would recommend. I didn't buy this. I still had this. But I definitely have to buy me some because I'm not done. The Sephora sale, I never shopped just once or twice. I shopped multiple days. But I definitely kind of picked this up. But I think I'm going to wait to her site, the 35% on her site. Hopefully she do 35% again this year. But definitely love this. I wear it up under all my makeup. I have it on now. It just really preps the skin. And then even if I want to wear it on like a random day, like every day, I wear it and then I put my Pat McGrath under my eyes. And that way I have like this luminous, put together look without really even trying. So this is definitely the cheat code. This is the darker one. So this is the Juice Boost. I do want to get the one with the more golden one. So the one that's in the middle. Because y'all know she just came out with the strawberry one earlier this year. So I think I'm going to get strawberry and the one in the middle. But this right here gives you a nice bronze sun-kissed look. If you wear it on your own. On its own. Next up, I got the Westman Atelier contour stick. And I got the mini one in the color Ganache. I hear a lot about it. I wore it today. I have it on right now. You see the darkness around here, around the perimeter. I have it on, and I definitely like this. I see what the fuss is about. It's easy to spread. Up until now, I have been wearing Fenty, but this right here is very, very easy to spread. I like it. So, yeah. I'm going to use it some more. And if I do find that I like this, I'm definitely going to pick up the larger one this coming April for the Sephora. Next up are my lashes. I have them on. But y'all know I get them every year. I get the Marigold. Yeah, so I'll just put up a picture right here. But yeah, I get those every year. And of course, this right here, this Duo Black Lash Adhesive. I always restock up on that as well. It's like $9, but with the Sephora sale. This is something that I had to have. Now, I was going to wait on the Kill sale, but I don't have much more to spend to make the Sephora rouge again for 2026. So, yeah, I just went ahead and got it from Sephora. But this Rare Earth Deep Cleansing Pore Cleansing Mask, guys, this is the truth. A Sephora employee recommended this to me about a year or two ago, about 2 years ago, because I was having like random breakouts and my skin, I don't know what happened, but I was like, okay, my skin is not loving me. And she told me to try this, and every time my skin gets to looking suspect, I use this, and honey, it snatches her right back into formation. So, honey, this right here is worth the money. Definitely worth the money. They have little kits too, just not at Sephora. I think Macy's have a kit where they have this in it, and the moisturizer, and the facial cleanser, and all of that. So if you want to try the whole kit and caboodle, you probably want to go to Macy's and get that little kit. I think it's like $50. But this right here, I'm telling you, I've been using her for about 2 years now, and it's definitely worth the money. Next up is this Amika. Now, at first, I bought the Wow anti-frizz spray, the frizz shield, because that's what I see a lot of celebrity stylists use. But y'all were saying, no. So y'all told me to try this. I did a poll in my stories, and this is what I got. So I'm going to try this. I will be using it on my weave. My natural hair, I don't know if there's any help for that. I can sneeze and my hair will curl up. I don't have time. That's why I wear wigs. But yeah, they were saying that this is really universal and this is really good for wigs. So can't wait to try that. Next up, I picked up Donna Born and Roma. And this is the Extra Dose. Now, this is a fragrance that I have been having my nose on. No pun intended. And guys, I got the travel. And if I find that I really, really like it, because it's one of those things every time I go in somewhere, I smell it, then I spray it on. And then, like, when I order from Macy's, they send the little, you know, the cards that have the scent thing on it. They send it, and I'm like, oh, my God, I need to get this. And, you know, I try to be more careful with fragrances. Because, y'all, I have so many fragrances. And fragrance is like it's kind of like one of those hobbies that kind of like crafting or journaling and things like that. Once you start going down a rabbit hole with those things, you end up buying so much stuff. And that's how fragrance is. And it's one of those things, I have to date the fragrance first before I buy it. Because if I get everything at first sniff, child, and a lot of this stuff, I've got fragrances that I haven't even worn in a year or two. And that's not what I want to do. I want fragrances that I love and I want to wear them all the time. And so that's why I been taking my time. But I definitely like this. It feels like, when I smell this, I feel like I'm in Miami at Bell Harbor around lunchtime. Because y'all, I send around lunchtime, honey, my sips. So around lunchtime, just chilling at the restaurant, at the Italian restaurant, outside, and just relaxing, just chilling, enjoying the moment. That's what I feel. Ooh, it feels like home. But that's what I feel when I smell this. And because I think it's because of, it has that booziness, that rum, and then it has that coconutty vibes. So those two just really do it for me. So honestly, I think I'm really liking this more than I'm liking the original. And y'all know I love the original. But yeah, I'm going to still play with it now that I have it in my possession. And if I find I really, really love it, I'm just going to go ahead and get the larger one. That'll take me over, along with some other stuff. Because I think I'm like 100 and something away. So that'll take me to my rouge for next year. Next up is the Pat McGrath Rose 001, the Essence. And This is something I wanted to try when it first came out, but I was a little nervous because I'm like, the price point is expensive to come from a brand that's not known for skin products as far as skincare. So I was kind of nervous, but I said, you know what? This time I wanted to try it because I went on TikTok, because TikTok is like my Google. But TikTok is one of those things. They're good for demonstrations. So if you want to know what these look like on your skin, no talking, nothing, TikTok is good for that. But when it comes to something real, TikTok ain't that girl. So that's why if you are a YouTuber and you got a lot of motion, don't do like a lot of YouTubers did, which was jump ship for TikTok. Walk and chew gum at the same time. Keep your TikTok and your YouTube going, because you got girlies like me that need some in-depth reviews. And yeah, TikTok for me is only good enough to do a nice little demonstration, show me what the tea is, and then that's it. But when I want to know if this, some good for my skin, ain't nobody on TikTok talking about nothing. All they doing, putting this on. And I'm like, what? Let me calm down. But yeah, so I got this. I hope I love it. Now this right here I got from Macy's, but you can pick it up in the Sephora sale as well. And this is the Prada Banana. And of course we heard so much about it this summer. But yeah, this is her right here. And it smells slightly like a banana, but not really. But this is it. Guys, I love it, and I'm surprised a lot of people aren't talking about this. This gives a nice, like a cute 90s shimmer. And a lot of people, hopefully you can see it in the camera. If not, I'll put another video in. But yes, but it gives like that 90s gold shimmer to your lips. I definitely like that, and I'm surprised a lot of people ain't talking about this. I mean, I know a lot of people did this summer when there was a lot of marketing going on, but I'm surprised a lot of brown girls ain't talking about it. And one girl took it and put it on the tip of her nose and on the apple of her cheeks. It was cute, so I'm like, okay, Prada. So when I saw that on TikTok, because again, TikTok is good for demonstrations, I went ahead and went to Macy's and got this, because Macy's just had their beauty and all of that. It was 15% off last week, so I went ahead and picked it up. But of course with Sephora I do get 20% off. This is another item I would recommend, but I'm going to be honest with you. I've been using this item ever since August. I went ahead and got 3 of these. I got 3. Because I wanted to give a good, in-depth, I wanted to get a really good understanding for myself about these products. Because honestly, even though I am a content creator, I don't trust a lot of content creators because everything they love, everything is like the best thing since sliced bread hit the streets. And I want to know for myself so I can give myself an honest review and give you guys an honest review. After using this, because this is my last bottle, and I have this much left. I'm right here. So I started using it in August with my first bottle. I used the second bottle up, and this is my third. And this is how I use it. After I shower, I put this on before I even dry off. I don't dry off. I'm completely wet, and I put this on. Before this, I used OCA. But, like I said, every Sephora sale video, y'all see me recommend it. Y'all see me talk about it. I go in the store, I use it, I love it. I love it, except this is the downfall. This is the down part. It needs to be bigger for the price. This is the same amount as OCA, and OCA is 5 fluid ounces, and this is 3 fluid ounces. I don't even go through my OCA this quick. This is 3 bottles since the end of August, And we're in August, September, October, November. So 3 months. So a bottle a month. Okay. My OCA, I don't go through it that fast. So I don't know. But this right here, they need to lower the price. Between this and OCA, I feel nourished with this one, but I feel a little bit more nourished with OCA. Because you got to keep in mind, I take hot showers. If you've been watching me before, I take really, really hot showers, like scalding hot. I said that to say, when you take hot showers like that, your skin dries out. So you have to do a little bit more to stay moisturized. So yeah, OCA, it keeps me a little bit more luster, you know, luxurious, and, you know, with a lot of luster. And this one does too, but again, OCA, I think I'm a diehard OCA girl. As far, and so those are the pros. It need to cost a little bit less, or they need to make the bottle larger, and number two, OCA is just a tad bit more nourishing. This is nourishing, but if you like me and you take hot showers, you need a little bit more nourishment. And so yeah, those are the two cons. The pros is it's nourishing. And the scent lasts a long time on your skin. A lot of people say that this smells like Baccarat Rouge, you know, the spray, the Sol de Janeiro spray. It smells just like the spray. And it seems like it's louder than the spray. I don't know. But it smells really, really, really good. And it makes for a great base for laying perfume. So whatever perfume I wear, it has a sweet head start. So definitely love that for this. So yeah, if you're into Sol de Janeiro, and they also have the one in the yellow. I'm not a fan of the yellow scent. I don't like that one. But I do love this scent. Again, after 3 bottles, that's my only complaints. It just needs to be larger, or they need to go down in the price. Next up is another recommendation. It's down here now, so it's time for another bottle. But this right here is my Caudalie spray. I love this facial mist spray. Yeah, because what I do is after I get out the tub and everything like that, before I moisturize, I spray this on every day, and that's it. That or my grape water by Caudalie. I forgot to bring it in here. There are going to be some things I am going to mention that I forgot to bring in here. But they're in there, honey. So definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend the grape water. Definitely recommend the topicals eye patches. This right here is Sephora brand. I definitely recommend the deep cleaning brush and sponge shampoo. This is really good. It gets your brushes really, really clean, and it makes them feel, you know, nice, moisturized, and conditioned. So we're done with Sephora, I think. Oh yeah, one more thing with Sephora that I do recommend. I recommend quite a few things, but I'm just going to keep it nice and light. Is that Fenty matte. I forgot to bring it in there. It's on my counter right now because I had it to bring in here. But the Fenty matte, oh my God, get that. It's perfect for content creators, especially if you're doing a lot of batch content and you're just trying to, you know, freshen up your makeup and, you know, get all that oiliness that's going to come through after a while. Get that. It is the bomb. Rihanna, she used it for the Super Bowl. She used it during the Super Bowl for a reason. Next up is Ulta, what I picked up from Ulta. So I didn't pick up anything but 2 things. They're having a sale right now as well. If you spend $50, you get 10% off. If you spend $75, you get 15% off. And if you spend $100, you get 20% off. $20. I'm sorry, not percentages, but dollars. So, first up is this Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. I'm wearing it now, and I like it. I got this from, it was on TikTok. The girlies were talking about it. because I was looking for something, because like I just kind of mentioned, you know, my skin was looking a mess lately. And that's because I haven't been doing the self-care like I should have been doing. Like, you're supposed to exfoliate. At least, I forgot the amount of times, but honey, I haven't exfoliated in the last couple of months. Probably, oh Jesus. So my pores were looking enlarged. And, you know, that happens when your pores are dirty. Even though I wash my face every day, you still got a deep clean and stuff like that. I have a best friend who's an esthetician, so so I know better, but you know, sometimes you know better, but you just don't do better. And that was my situation. But anyway, I got on the rabbit hole of seeing what I need to do to reduce the size of my pores. And pore sizes, that has something to do with your age too, because as you get older, they tend to get more pronounced. So the lady did a demonstration with this, and baby, it ate them pores right on up. Right now, it just so happened to be on sale for $10 until the 8th. So, well, that's Saturday. So you're going to miss that. But anyway, try this. Try it, try it, try it. Next up is just a re-up. I got my OCA body oil from whenever I'm done using this. I already have, you know, my stash in the cut waiting. So I went ahead and bought this. And, yeah, that's what I got. And I ended up getting $10 off of it. So it's $52. I spent $42. So, yeah, definitely love a deal. So that's what I got from Ulta. Again, their sale is going on. I don't know when it's going to end, but I think it's going to last a pretty long time. So check it out. And yeah, so that's new in my life. That's what's new going on. Of course, y'all know I got so many things from out in LA. YouTube sent us home with like 47 pounds. I did the exact math, but because I weighed it all. It was 47 point something pounds of swag. We got Skims. We have Madewell. We had J. Crew, Fenty, Shark. Oh my God. So many products. So we're going to go through that in another video. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And again, it feels good to be back. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on LTK. And see you in the next video. Bye.